Hello, welcome to my channel, Georgia Girl, Air Woman Wellness, and I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Today is coffee and chat. I'm just popping in, see what everybody been up to, talk about some things, what I'm going to be doing on my channel, and just share some more about wellness and talk about the challenges we finished and the challenges we're about to do. We'll finish up the challenge 29 August, and we'll start back up next year. But right here, I want to make my coffee. I think y'all seen me when I first unboxed this the other day. And this is my, I'm trying to set the camera right. This is my 4th day drinking it. And whew, I can't say this coffee have gave me some energy. Hey, my grandbaby. I see my grandbaby in the chat. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm standing up with you the weekend. You ready for school? Y'all go back Monday, right? I'm trying to set the camera. I have to get me another tripod thing to hold my phone up. I know I talked to your mama earlier. She said she was getting y'all ready. Get your school clothes and stuff ready. If you ain't ready, you might well get ready, Lucy. If you ain't ready, you might well get ready. No, I'll be up there tomorrow. I'm coming tomorrow, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to stay out there till probably Sunday or Monday, okay? But you go back to school Monday, right? Don't y'all go back to school on Monday? Hey, Terry. That's my grandbaby right there, Terry. She have a little gaming channel if you want to connect with her. How you been doing? How have you been doing? You been doing okay? This month is winding down, y'all. This month is winding down. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas. For real. It ain't wasting no time. This is the last day. The last day of July. I got my computer up here if I can see this. You been doing okay? Have you been doing okay? Yeah, that's my grandbaby. She got her a little gaming channel. That she just put little games on her because she ain't but 8 years old. So we monitor her channel, make sure, try to make sure nobody be over there saying no crazy stuff. Booster, this Mr. Terry right here. He's another one of my subscribers over here. I know I've sent some people over there. How your Friday been going? Ooh, it's been another hot day, I tell you that. But anyway, I'm gonna make my coffee. I'll see you tomorrow, Boosie. Talk about come up is I'm on my way up there now. No. I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm putting I boiled my water. Boil some hot water. This is Riz coffee, the coffee I had talked about last week. And this is my 4th day drinking it. And I can tell the difference since I was drinking this coffee. Hey, Mona. How are you doing? How are you doing, girl? You doing okay? Are y'all beating this heat? How's the weather where you live at, Mona? I know you live in another country and everything. Yes, Lord. This is the last day of July. School is starting back up. Y'all see how much I done drunk already? It was a full bag. I think I got enough probably about another week or two. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but this coffee here, I have to add my own spices with it. But if you just want to get that bitter coffee taste, yeah. But like I said, I drink tea the most, but I found that this coffee here is it tastes pretty good after you put your ingredients in it. I got some hey Miss Key, how you doing? And shout out to everybody who did the hey, welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to everybody who did the 30-minute videos. We did finish that video today. If you want to check out some videos, Miss Key did hers, Frank G, myself, and Sassy. Okay, welcome in. If you're new to my channel, I do welcome you. I'm your host of course, and I'll be on chat. Hey, how are you? Yeah, watch them ads now. Watch them ads. I'll be on camera when I finish mixing up my coffee. Have anybody? I think I had unboxed this last week. And this right here is Riz coffee that I'm drinking, or Rise coffee, however you pronounce it. But it's a mushroom coffee. You can tell it got that mushroom. Y'all know what mushroom tastes like, right? But this right here, I've been drinking on it 4 days. I'm gonna probably wait till I probably drink the rest of it. I probably could drink off this about another week or two. But it like it have been giving me some energy, y'all. It seems like I've been having some energy. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Y'all make sure y'all watch those trolls in the chat. Yeah, we was able to finish the 30-minute video. We did them for 5 days. Next week, we'll be doing Bible verse of the day. So I already have added my hot water in here. Now I'm finna just put a little scoop of this the coffee. You see it's like a caramel color. I just can't drink it bitter, y'all. I had to put something in it. And I don't put sugar in it. I put honey and cinnamon in it to give it another flavor. But the first day I tried to drink it without anything, I had to have some kind of flavor in it. So I just put a little scoop of it. I just only had got 1 bag, Mona. I don't think I'm going to do the subscription because I'm not, like I said, I'm just trying it out. I might get it later on, but right now I just tried out 1 bag. Yeah, shout out to everybody that did 30-minute videos. We're winding down with the challenges. Now I'm adding some unsweetened almond milk. Unsweetened almond milk. And you could also use creamer. You could use a creamer in it if that's what you choose. I already had some milk. So now I'm looking at the chat on my computer if I can see, because I got my phone in my hand. Okay, I just added some almond milk. Now I'm fixing to add some ginger. How's y'all Friday been going? If you like me, you've been trying to stay cool. Now I'm adding some, not ginger, but honey. I'm adding some honey. The honey just giving it another flavor. You know, I don't want it to be sweet, but I just want it to have a better taste than what it had. Okay, so I put the honey in there. Talk about the 30-minute. Mickey, you were saying like, yeah, the 30-minute was. I had to keep adding stuff, looping it. I'm like, woo, we probably had to cut that down the next time. Probably 20 minutes. Terry, how your day been going? How your day been going? Angie, George Girl, and more Doug. Okay, thank you. So I just put some honey in here. Now I'm gonna just sprinkle a little cinnamon on top, guys. Just sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. Like I said, I'm a tea drinker, but I find myself liking this coffee here. My mom, she used to drink coffee. I mean, she used to drink hers black, y'all. My mom used to drink her coffee black. Now, when it be real, real cold, I will drink some. To give me chocolate, someone tried to give me chocolate made of vegetables. They getting smacked. What? Are you still in the hospital, Mona? Are you still in the hospital? Because I know you've been going through some things. Let me see. Mmm. I'm fixing to put it in the microwave. I want to get it a little bit more warm, okay? Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing today? Ooh, it's been another hot day today, y'all. July is winding down. July is winding down. School about to start. Y'all school. I know Miss Key glad her son had graduated. I know this time of year she probably been doing. Yeah, I see. I had it. I didn't have it on. I see now. Yeah, shout out to everybody for doing the 30-minute challenge. Big Key said that 30-minute video was a challenge. Child, I just had to let that thing just get on there and loop it more than one time. I said, shoot, I gotta get these 30 minutes in somewhere. Yeah, I had hit the button by mistake. All right. Yeah, I had hit the button. Them 30 minutes was something else. You hear me? Oh. I know. It's just like you had to I think the next time we might do like a 15 or 20 minute. Especially if you ain't like me. I could do things for 30 minutes, but it was challenging though. Oh, okay. Just do it sometime or another. Mickey just said that was something else. You know, I can talk for 30 minutes. I know I can talk for 30 minutes now. So when I went out of town with my husband yesterday, I just kept a looping the video. I said, this thing got to go to 30 minutes. Because we went in there for 30 minutes. I said, I just got to let it run for 30 minutes. I see. So we did make it through that. Next week, we'll be doing Bible verse of the day. We'll be doing 5 days of Bible verses next week. We like to put God in everything we do. Everything we do, we like to keep God first in everything we do. So we like to add God in some of the challenges. I enjoy this a good, but I enjoy it. I know, see, that's all I do is edit. Y'all know that's all I do video. But them 30 minutes, I had to, whoo, hey, is it 30 minutes yet? But yeah, we're doing Bible verse of the day next week. Doing that for 5 days. And we're going to finish the rest of August challenges. And then, you know, that'll be the end for the challenges. But we still going to support one another. We still going to see what each other doing. But for the rest of the year, after starting September, everybody do the vlogmas on them. You know, fall coming up. Everybody like to do the Slay Timber, the Blocktober. You know what be coming up after then. So we're going to try to do a giveaway the end of August. Put everybody's name. You know, we got everybody's names down. Whether you did one challenge, 2 challenge, if you just participated this year in any challenges, your name will go in the hat. Mona, you did, you know, you did what you could. You was out there doing challenges while you was in the hospital. So, you know, I want to acknowledge the people that have been doing them. You from Brazil? Well, welcome in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up now. My little grandbaby was in the chat, y'all. She thought I was finna come get her. I said, I'm going to see you tomorrow, honey. Grandma will be up there with you tomorrow. I'll be up there with y'all the weekend. Good, please. Let me get up. Mama, I be struggling trying to get up. Oh, Jesus. Don't let me get up. I'm sitting down, but let me try to get up. You're like, ooh, child, sit down. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me get back on my regular channel. A lot of y'all probably ain't connected to my second channel. That's my second channel in the pink. I've been trying to work like both of them together. When I be through StreamYard, I can. But I'm gonna put the thing back on charge, my computer. Like that charge is not working or something. I don't know what's going on with it. Child. That's what I gotta get me a tripod. Something to hold my phone up. You know what? I don't know why that charge is not working on that computer. I'm trying to welcome in everybody. It's been hot, y'all. Ooh. It has been another hot day. I was just popping in. We know school is starting back up. Welcome in from Brazil. I'm your host, of course. We know school is starting back up, and I will be sharing some things about bullying all of August. Y'all know I talk about bullying when kids get ready to go back to school because it's important that the kids know about bullying. And, you know, you teach your kids at home, you know, to keep their hands to themselves. Yeah, y'all been doing so good. Y'all been doing so good on the challenge, and we want to recognize y'all. You know, welcome in everybody. But yes, that's what I'll be doing next month. Yeah, I know you do your personal journey. We all on our own personal journeys, trying to get where we need to be. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with working on you. Cause we gotta make sure. Yeah, my granddaughter now go back Monday. They go back Monday. Some schools started back this week though. Some schools did start back this week. Yep. My daughter glad she had to. I'm not answering that. Those trolls be getting on my nerve. Though not troll, those spam callers. They don't be wanting that. Look at that. You can block those spam people, and they'll call right back. Yep, but my daughter said she had to shop for two this time. It used to be like, well, really still three, because one of her kids graduated. A lot of people are out there school shopping right now. Some people do online shopping. Y'all be careful out there if you go into these malls and stuff like that. Because a lot of people be trying to snatch you. Hold up, y'all. I gotta do something right. I'm still here, just fix this, do something behind the stream for a minute. Yeah, I enjoy the challenges also. Everybody be doing so great. Uh, you know, it's good to see what everybody do during the day, and you can use this as your commentary if you're doing your own personal journey. That can be your journal, because I've been doing my own personal thing with the cardio, and more I doing, the more my body. But I've been so y'all. I know it ain't that, but those muscles I've been using. I had to do things in moderation, and my doctor said, "Ooh, seem like you moving a little bit better." I have my limitation on things, but he said eventually I'm gonna have to end up having that knee surgery. I don't know who this is that keep calling me. I'm finna block them. That's what I'm finna do. But every time you block people, y'all, they still find a way to get back on your channel. Call your phone. But I'm proud of the how far I have came, and I know there's still work to do. But it's a process. Everything takes time. Everything is a process. I don't even know that is. If it ain't my kids, hold up, y'all. I'm at to block these folks right here. Hold on, cause they ain't gonna stop till I block them. I'm back. Is somebody trying to call me through video call? I don't know who you is. If I don't know you, I don't answer. If I don't know you, I do not answer that. Unless I know who you are, and I answer. But other than that, I don't be answering those spam callers. No. I can't block them, but I won't be answering. I don't even know who that is. It ain't nobody that I know. Hey, Frank. I'm here. How you doing? Shout Nancy and myself for doing the 30-minute challenge video. Next week we're doing Bible verse of the day. You can share whatever Bible verse you want. You can speak it however you want to do it. We got that, and we'll be doing challenges for the rest of August. To the end of August, then we'll do a giveaway. I don't know who that was calling, but I ain't answer. Somebody tried to call me through what they call it? Video call. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna block them when I get off of here. So how's y'all day going? Y'all trying to stay cool? I'm finishing up my coffee. But yeah, I want to come on and tell everybody, just see what everybody been up to today and just talk about some things. Like I said, I will be doing some things, sharing some information about bully awareness. Y'all know I can't stand no bullying, so I'll be sharing that next month. The kids are going back to school, and it's good to teach your kids at home. Let them know. In other words, tell your kids to keep their hands to themselves and don't bully no one and don't let nobody bully them. When the school time comes, all kind of stuff happen. Oh, you did? You been busy today? I did see your 30-minute video. Frank, what a 30-minute video challenging for you. Big Key said that 30-minute video was something else. Big Key said that 30-minute video was something else. I know on that last video, child, I had to let the thing run about 2 or 3 times. I said, I'm back and we through. Yeah, he won a membership. Yep. Shout out to my members. I appreciate whether you're a member or not, if you're a moderator, if you just come over and take time and hang around and be on my channel, I do appreciate you. So, yes. I appreciate you all. Hey, Boosie, that's my granddaughter, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. That's my granddaughter, Boosie, right here, y'all. She want to see Grandma. I told her I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be with you the weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Shout out to you too, babe. Who is this right here, babe? Trying to see who this is. Y'all know who that is? Let me see who this is. Are you new to my channel? That's my granddaughter, Boosie, right there, y'all. She ready. I told her I'll see her tomorrow. Come pick her up. Okay, yeah, I think I know who this is. I think the person been on my channel before. Y'all make sure y'all connect with one another. Booster, you gotta get ready for school, sweetie. Your mama said you got your hair done and everything. No, it wasn't, because you gotta do something for 30 minutes. And we don't realize sometimes we can do stuff in 30 minutes, but when you're trying to do 30 minutes and do it at a set time, yeah. I'm glad that challenge over with. I did it, but I had to keep on looping everything. Had to keep on letting it edit. Ooh, child. I do a lot of edit videos anyway, so. But I'm just saying. I'll see you tomorrow. She told my grandma, I thought you were coming today. No, I'm coming tomorrow. Yesterday I had to go get some blood work done, and that's why I didn't come yesterday, because I knew I had a doctor appointment coming up. But overall, all the challenges we have done this year, they've been pretty decent. We did some different ones. Mona had gave us an idea. Lion Pride had gave us some ideas. We be trying to see if anybody want to do something different. Y'all come with some ideas. Let us know when we start back up next year. We'll have some more. But like I said, Saturday do her walking and her different challenges she do her stuff every day, every week. Like me, putting it's part of her wellness journey and things like that. You don't like that editing, girl? That's all I do. That's all I do when I be doing them videos. I do a lot of editing. And tell you, all the editing ain't fun. I'm telling you. It ain't fun. You said it's cold where you at, Mona? Because I asked you how your weather is. Child, I think it got up in the 100 yesterday. Oh, for real. I really do believe it was about 100 degrees. And it probably was 100 today. Like I said, I always have said that August and July to me is some of the hottest months. I'm trying to see what Frank has said. But yeah, we're doing some more. The funny thing is the walking video actually was supposed to be yesterday, but damn, I done. Too hot to be out there unless you're gonna get out there early in the morning. Don't get out that door. It been too hot to walk now, unless you go about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, yeah. That's why I walk in the house and I do the little stuff I do in the house, but ooh, it's too hot to be out that door. It's 81. Okay, well you got a little coolness, but your weather be kind of strange anyway, don't it, Sassy? Look, it rain. Like you be having snow and cold days when we be hot. But other than that, everything going okay. For my health, I'm doing well to be expected. I'm still gonna continue to keep pushing the rest of the year with my cardios and whatever else I have to do for my health. My blood pressure good. I've just been trying to do things to stay calm, trying not to let my anxiety get away from it. And it's been doing pretty good lately. I've been just trying to just stay focused and continue to ask God to make me stronger. And I still have my days. My mom, I sit here and look at her picture. She's part of me. She going to always be part of me. Sometimes, certain times make me think about it. Like when I go in the store, I see stuff that I used to buy. And I'm like, I got to get off for this hour. I was in the store yesterday and I thought about my mom. I said, Lord, I used to buy her all this stuff right here. Because my mom used to wear my mom used to wear like the pins and stuff, right? And I found myself on that aisle yesterday. I'm like, Lord, I remember I used to get this stuff for her and for her beds and stuff. But yeah. You glad it's the weekend? You must have been busy today, Frank. You been busy today? Yep. But so we talked about the challenge coming up for next week. It'll be the Bible verse of the day. I'll be doing some bully awareness. And if anybody want to, next Friday, we live to see next Friday, I do a panel or I'm going to do a testimony Tuesday. I do a testimony Tuesday every month. I'm going to try to see if I get Lynn Lesson over here on Testimony Tuesday. We had said we was going to do it one day, but whatever her schedule be, try to get some people to come up and share some things they've been going through and stuff like that. But Frank, did y'all ever get y'all channels and stuff back right? I'm glad y'all did. Somebody had to hack y'all channels. I'm glad. Mona, you need to come on my panel and talk about some stuff. But yeah. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna share some stuff about bullying and just basically just focus on personal stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Have I heard from? No, but I saw her in the comments. I went in her comment one day and I asked her, was everything okay? And she said it was, sometimes people just take a break from social media. But I did ask her, was everything? I said, I'm praying everything is all well. I be seeing in the comment, but I haven't seen in the chat, but some people she's probably taking a break. It's a lot of people just take a little break from being in chats and stuff like that. But I think she's doing okay though. Either it's too hot to walk or it's either too cold. I know. Cause one day you was walking and you was talking about how cold it was where you stayed. I'm like, girl. So how many of y'all, well, y'all don't have any kids, right? How many kids y'all, nieces or children going back to school? My granddaughter not going back Monday. I think some schools went back this week. So when the schools start back in y'all area, y'all don't know? Sweetheart, I can barely stand. I can barely stand listening to myself talking. No one would want to hear me either. For real, you gotta, you live in a different country. You got an accent, right? Hey, Bay, how you doing? Welcome in. This is Bay, y'all. She have a channel. If y'all want to connect with her, y'all can. I don't know if I had talked about the guy. Y'all remember the guy that came on my panel? What the guy name? Lord have mercy. I see he had died about a month or two ago. Mickey ain't in the chat. What is that man name? Jubba. Y'all remember the guy named Jubba? I happened to run across his page one day. Y'all know he died, right? Y'all know the guy named Jubba what came on my panel one time? He died. He's a YouTube creator. I think he was sick, but y'all remember when he came on my panel and he did Testimony Tuesday one day? Terry, I think you remember because he was on the panel with you one day. I'm like, wow. People you be having in your chat. They just let you know people are leaving here every day. You don't even have to really know someone. Just by him being in my chat and he came on my panel. I watched a case where the lady took out her 3 kids while her husband was out. They pissed you off this week on top of the scammer mess. Wow. I know you had told me about the girl. The lady found the girl up under the bed. But y'all remember that guy, don't y'all? Do y'all remember the guy named Jubba? God bless the dead. I don't know if y'all was over here. There was a man on panel. I'm sorry to hear that. He was from he had a YouTube channel. His name Jubba. What is the channel name? Jubba TV, something like that. I think he was from Africa. But he came on my panel a couple of times. Yeah, I was sad to see that, That's why I said, you don't know what people might be going through, y'all. People can be going through something and you don't even know it. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my God. I said, I know I hadn't been saying. He always used to come in my chat. He been on my panel. I got like 2 or 3 videos where he got on my panel for Testimony Tuesday. I had shared it with his, I told his family, because his family was running his channel over there. And I told them that he had been a guest on my channel and I was sorry to hear about what had happened to him and stuff. My computer went dead, so I can only see who in the chat on my phone. So let me see, can I scroll? Okay. So it's the weekend, y'all. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Just to stay cool. I think me and my bestie gonna get together tomorrow. I'm gonna be with my grandkids the weekend too. Let me see. I enjoyed every memory that my sister and I have shared. Okay. I'm trying to see what y'all was talking about. Sweetheart. Oh, that's what she was saying. She can barely listen to herself. Mama, you ought to stop. Sassy, please be thankful that you have good memories of your mother. When some people are gone, other people celebrate them no longer being in their life. Yep, Sassy lost her mom too. Yep. And when I found that out by her, I was like, I know what you're going through, honey. I used to hear people say when you lose a parent, it's a total different type of grievance. You can lose loved one, but when you lose a parent, it's a total different thing. And I'm experiencing it. Even though my mom had gone about 7 months, it still just don't seem real. But I know she's in heaven, and I know she's smiling down on me and my family. I just continue to ask God to make me strong every day. Oh yeah, okay. I'm trying to catch up with y'all comment. Yeah, people don't check on each other these days. That's true. Please give person. That's why I always say give people their roses and forgiveness while they're alive, not after they are dead. Please celebrate person life and accomplishment while they're alive. Not up. That's true. We never know what's gonna happen. Why I need to watch my words spread love. Yeah, I mean that's true, Mona. That is so true. People leaving here every day. They're leaving her every day. Sometimes you don't even have to be sick. You know, you could have, that's why I say all the time, people can have those invisible illnesses. People can have invisible illness where you don't know because you don't see what a person go through, that don't mean they're not going through it. And a lot of people might not broadcast about what's going on with them or whatever, and they could be having something and you never know. I said, God, let's take one day at a time. That's all we can do. Yep. There are people fighting illnesses, cancer, invisible illnesses, and you never know what struggles they have to go through. You know what I'm saying? I thank God every day for his strength. I really do. I don't know what happened to this. I don't know. But I ain't been doing too much today. I was out and about some, but I said, "Ooh, can't be out that door long." No, this time of year, you cannot hang around. You cannot hang out there in that weather. Not like that. But Leo, like you said, fall will be here soon. It will be here before you know it. We can have genuine family and have never met in person. That's true. I consider y'all family. You know, some of us been trying to find my stuff to clean my glasses. Some of us been rocking with each other for a long time, and we consider some of us as family and stuff. And it be so much happening, you can't help but like the ones that used to be over here. I don't have issues with no one. I don't have issue with nobody that have been over here or nobody who have left. Because I don't know you in that way. I just know you from being on YouTube. That's it. For it's your real life, I've never seen anybody in person to say, I know how a person is because I never seen them in person. You know what I mean? And I try not to let that, if a person all right with me, I'm cool with it. You know? Cool with it. I see Fugal Mama had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Fugal Mama. I had told her happy birthday on Miss Patty community wall. Happy birthday to all the Julys. Anybody birthday in August? August will be coming in tomorrow, y'all. The 1st of August will be tomorrow. We'll be getting into those fall days pretty soon. But we got to get through this hot month first. We got to get through this hot month first, y'all. Woo. Got my phone charged up some. It could be there. I don't know. Yep, fall will be coming up pretty soon. And like I said, we got to get through this month. Because this is going to be a scotchy, y'all. I do believe this is going to be a scotchy month. I sent a link with, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to get it because I'm on my phone. I have to get it because my computer went dead on me. It went dead on me, Frank. And I'm trying to find another charger because I don't know. I believe that charger that got wet. I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm probably have to see it when I get off. And I don't know where my other phone is. Let me go see where my other phone. Maybe I can. But then I'm on YouTube direct. I can't switch over because I've been lost alive. Oh, it's in the chat. Oh, okay. But I'm on YouTube direct. If I hit it, I'm gonna be off the live. Let me see. I know that you had sent me that about the lady and the 13-year-old. Uh, and then that little girl, like, like she didn't care what her mama had did for her. Only thing she wanted to do is be with that man. I don't see it, Frank. I'm looking. I probably had to get it when I charge my computer. Trying to get back on camera. Yeah, I'm at the check it out. Probably to send it to me through like you did the other day, Frank. And I'm at to check it out when I get off this live because my computer is dead. I think it's so wrong with that charger. I think it got wet. So let me go see where my other phone is. I think it's on this table here. That coffee was good. That coffee was good. I don't know what happened to this charger. But I think it got wet. It been working pretty good. Let's see. I'm here. Trying to see. Yeah, I be thinking about the memories of my mom all the time, too. I'm trying to see, can I see the link over here? But other than that, I'm not doing too much. Y'all make sure y'all check out my videos. I enjoyed going to the fresh market yesterday. I mean, that man had all kind of stuff down there. Woo. Shout out to those farmers, cause I tell you, I wish I can garden. I want to be buying that high price. What have to be buying that high price food? Have y'all heard anything about the recalls, the eggs, and anything? I ain't even been checking out. I ain't ate no eggs all week. I've been scared. But have y'all heard any updates on it? I haven't. I need to check and see. Because when I go to the grocery store, I'm going to find out if people... Some people still eating them, though. Are y'all still eating eggs? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Terry. Man, you been rocking for a minute now. Okay, I just hit it. I just seen it, Frank. Somebody named Lindsay. Somebody named Lindsay, somebody named Lindsay Glance. I'm trying to get back on camera. Oh, Yeah, I just saw what you had said. It just knocked me off the live. Cause my computer is dead. You got it's on court. It's on court TV, ain't it? Said made you mad, but what about the They keep talking about the little boy that got drowned. Dope. What his name? Nolan. What you think about that case, Frank? I believe somebody pushed that boy in that water. Oh, okay. I believe somebody pushed that boy in that water. I'm trying to see can I pull it up. I hate my computer dead. This thing is so slow. Just like I said, we have to talk to our children. You know, even when they go out of town and be with their friends and stuff like that. You know, you tell them to be safe and watch their surroundings and things like that. Even when they be at school. Okay, I'm trying to see can I pull it up now. The phone is so slow. Cause the boy they found. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Friday. How your day been going? Been staying cool? You ain't been walking lately, have you? Cause I know it been hot. I know you walk in the evening time though. But it been too hot to do anything, really. I'm saying, have you been doing it live though? I just ain't been catching you. I know I seen your short video. I'm trying to. Is it Linda? The lady named Linda? Cause I had this. I couldn't really click to it because I'm on my phone. Yeah, I know I've been seeing your shorts. Sometimes I be looking at the ones you did, like a year before. You know, I just been. You know, I check out some of your when you be doing your fitness and stuff. But I'm doing okay. Just maintaining, trying to stay cool. I said the kids get ready to go back to school, and you know, I like to talk about bullying and stuff like that. Like I said, we have to, you know, you can't just speak on other kids. You have to make sure your children know about bullying too. Cause you wouldn't want them to bully nobody else either. So I'll be sharing some stuff about that. Uh, my phone is not low enough. I'm gonna have to catch it on. I get off. Cause it's charged. I don't know what happened to my charger. You said she the voice told her to take out her kid. Oh, the lady killed the kids. Ugh. Yeah, them kind of cases that be making me mad too, Frank. That's why I always say there are some people want children, and then the ones that have children don't want to, take care of them. You know what I'm saying? But I check it out. Yeah, the charger got wet. Cause that it won't let me. It won't load. It's not loading up. So some people are still here. Thank you. It's sad. Frank would tell me about a case he had seen. I think he seen it on Court TV. It's about this lady named Linda. And I'm trying to see can I pull it up. But this thing is so slow here. Yeah, when it fell, it knocked it out. Court TV be talking about everybody. But I have to look at it when I get out this stream because my other devices. I'm trying to see can I pull it up, but I won't be able to hear what they saying. What her name is Linda? Is it Linda Glantz? Ooh, it's been another hot day today, y'all. Ooh, Jesus. We got all this month. Y'all stay hydrated, cause honey. What the lady name, Frank? It's a 40-minute video about the case. What the lady name again? Cause I'm trying to see can I pull it up. I typed in the wrong name. I know it's Linda song. What y'all got going on this weekend? Just trying to stay cool? Well, you already know I see my grandkid. My granddad already boosted and came in the chat. Tell my grandma you on your way? No, girl. No, ain't on my way. I said, I see the bar. Let me see. I done got on the thing now. Okay, I'm reading what they saying. I can't play it. I can't play it. Okay. This 5 hours ago. And this is about I'm reading what they got on Court TV. Lindsay Clancy. She has never denied killing her 3 children. But the question remained, was it murder or post? Oh, yeah, I think I did ran across this. Was it murder or either postpartum psychosis? Review the Lindsay Clancy case file to follow every development in the case. You could access live trial. This on Court TV. I'm just reading that. So she's trying to say it has to do with depression. Yeah, right. She had 3 kids. I'm just trying to read what they're saying. I can't play it. So how long the case been going on, Frank? Happy Friday, everybody. I'm just popping in, just talking and sharing some stuff. And Frank was telling me about the case about Linda Clancy. She murdered her 3 kids, but they try to make it seem like she been going through postpartum. They love to try to put that stuff off on mental health and all kind of stuff when they did something wrong. And she taking that but met some good gracious. She shouldn't have been around her children since Monday. I can only just look at the pictures and read the comments. Okay. So what's she trying to say? She don't remember what she did, Frank? She trying to say she don't remember what she did? I'm trying to see can I go to the thing. I can't play it. But it's just so much going on, y'all. Wow. Like I said, some people wish she knew what she did to them kids. Yeah, they try to say she was going through postpartum stuff. Can't put that on depression and mental health all the time. Especially if you know what you're doing. But they what a lot of them do to try to get off, you know? Hey, Grandma Lynn. How you doing? And congratulations back on your remonetization. I'm glad you got it back. I'm glad you got your channel, your monetization back. I know they took it for a brief moment, but glad to have you back up. I could never tell why they removed your monetization because You just be over there speaking about, you speak about God, you cook, and you be positive over there. I don't, we don't know what YouTube you having going on and what they be want us to do, but I'm glad for you to have your channel, your monetization back. Thank you for coming through. I understand about that multitasking. I was just popping in, just we was talking about the things we got was doing. Any advice on how to get a okay, troll? Pray about it, cheeseburger. Pray about it. Any advice on how to get a black queen? Pray about it. Pray about it. Pray about it. Some people be going on those websites and they try to find dates online. I don't know you personally, but I don't know your type of woman, but he want to know how he can find a black queen. Go to church. Might find one at church. A lot of people find people at church. Pray on it. Pray about it. But yeah, I was just speaking on some things I'm going to be doing on my channel. I'm going to be sharing some things about bully awareness. I'll be, we got the Bible verse of the day coming up next week. And for my health things starting to, it's working out for me. There's still some things I struggle with, but I'm still pushing. Welcome in, MG. How are you doing? How your Friday going? It was good seeing you, Grandma Lynn. Y'all make sure y'all check each other out. Frank, I finished checking that case out. And we was talking about the Lindsay Clancy case. She killed the 3 kids. Now they trying to say, she trying to say she don't remember what happened. She don't know why she did it. I don't know why they always say, hey, Glenn, how you doing? Good to see you. You been doing okay? Have you been coming on? Because I haven't been seeing none of your videos. Have you been coming on lately? I try to keep in touch with the ones that I know, you been coming on YouTube lately? Because I ain't been seeing nothing, I haven't been seeing any of your videos. Sometimes we lose notifications. Sometimes we're not getting notifications. Reading the Bible is everything for me. Yeah, I saw your video yesterday. Was it yesterday? And that's good. It give you a peace. You have peace doing that. That's a good thing. Yeah, I was trying to see what else I can find out about the lady. Linda Clancy. She killed the 3 children, right? Frank was telling me about they're doing her case now. And she trying to say she don't remember what happened. She going through, people do go through postpartum after they have kids. I'm not saying she's not going through it, but she shouldn't use that like a way to not to go to prison. I don't really need a challenge on that. On what? Oh, how to read the Bible. I know that's right, Frank. So you been doing all right, Glenn? You been staying cool? It was good seeing you, Lion Pride. Thank you for stopping through. Y'all make sure y'all check out my members. She does her shorts over there. And you can also check out some of her playlists. Check out the members that part of my channel. If they let that woman get off, but you know how they is. You know what? If she got a good lawyer, if she have a good lawyer, they might fall for it. But like I said, some people don't appreciate their children. Some people don't appreciate having children. Because there are a lot of people wish they had kids, If you got children, appreciate your children. No, you have to just explain to your children, let them know, look, We sometimes you can't get them what they want. Get them what they need. You know, like school time now. You got multiple kids, and you know you got to shop for all of them. Get those kids what you can get now, man. Most of the kids now are wearing uniforms, and you know, just only you can only do what you can do. That's all I'm saying. You can only do what you can do. Coffee done got cold. She told her husband to go to the store while he was gone. She planned it when he left. I might not be able to pull it up now, but I did go to, I see what the case is going on. And I see they saying she trying to, say it's postpartum. How did she get the nerve to kill three? It look like they small kids. It look like they're small kids. And about that Nolan Well case, what do y'all think happened to that? Do y'all think the little boy, well, he 18-year old. Do you think they killed the boy or do y'all think he drowned it? The Nolan Well case. Some people saying they think he drowned it. Some people saying those boys killed him. But he didn't go back. He didn't come back home with those boys, though. He didn't come back home with those boys. But like they said, if it had been a white boy killed, drowned it like that, and some black boys had been out there with them, they would have went and picked those boys up. And that's the God knows truth. They would have. They would have picked those black boys up. I see they got a court TV coming up August the 3rd. So maybe I'll be able to catch some of this. I'm just looking at it because I can't really play it. Okay. She was taking a lot of medicine. I know that. You think those boys did it? That's a strange case, too. This one was taking all that medicine. She shouldn't have been left with those kids. Not taking that kind of medicine. But anyway, I was just popping in, seeing what everybody been up to, and so we did finish the challenge, and it was challenging. Especially if you just try to do a video, you gotta edit it where it be able to stop at 30 minutes. I think I did okay, but yeah, you know I'm used to doing live stream talking. I'll try to talk behind it. French, you did good. You let her do your third time. I saw you. It won't let me. It won't pull up. I hate I can't pull it up. Trying to get my computer got. I think it got wet over here. My computer cord. Cause this thing is straight dead. Tell me what happened in the Lunder Clancy case. My data's slow on that phone. So a lot of people making excuses for. Oh, if she did wrong, you gonna come back to get her though. Killing her 3 kids, man. But like the other lady, the Anthony, her name Casey Anthony. You remember that one? And I think she went to court and stuff. A lot of them be getting off. A lot of them be getting off when they do that to their kids. Because they try to put it on postpartum or they try to act like, something was wrong with them. Oh, that what the lady was named? Casey Anthony, or whatever the lady was named. And that case had went on for a long time too. And that's why I love your Wellness Wednesday. You talk about helping a person understand how to have prevented maintenance in their lives, so they have to. Yeah, yep. I try to bring wellness and speak on stuff, what's going on. I have been doing a lot of stuff on safety. Okay. I take a lot of medicine, but different medicine for different things, but I try to make sure I be in my right mind when I'm taking it, especially when I be around my grandkids. Now, certain medicine I take make me sleepy, right? When I'm around my grandkids, I don't take it because sometimes I might have to sit there with them or I be with them. I try to take it at night when I get ready to go to bed. And it's certain medicine you can't take while you're driving. A lot of medicine you can't take while you're driving. But some people don't be caring though. Some people don't care. What age the children were, Frank? I still can't. It won't let me. It's not loading up for me. I typed in a name again on this little phone. My little government phone here. It should start back over tomorrow. Because these the minutes I get on the government phone. I need another one, but they won't give me now another phone. They tell me, I guess because I done had two of the government phones, so they won't give me now another. They tell me I have to purchase another phone. The medicine on the top of the voices tell her, to take out her. Really? She sound like them women's on them Lifetime movies. I done seen movies on Lifetime that women be going through postpartum and on the way they be able to be okay, they do crazy stuff like kill their kids or they hear the children hollering and stuff. They'll try to do something to them. But people are going through that now. I'm not saying people don't go through postpartum, because they do. They really do. I seen my daughter go through it after she had my last grandbaby. She was going through it. It just seemed like you be going through. It's kind of like a depression, like that they go through. So they saying she ain't never denied killing her kid. She just don't. She trying to say she didn't do it in the way they saying she did. But what other way you call it if you killed your kids? Ain't no way but only way you can call it is murder. That's it. You cannot say, "Oh, I killed my children because I was going through postpartum." She already knew she had that problem. She already knew she had a problem like that. Anyway, so why is she making an excuse? She already know she was already taking medicine for it. So it ain't like it just something came up. And why did they know that she was going through that? The husband, the daddy. If he know what kind of state she was in, why he ever leave her with those kids? So I'm gonna try to check it out. They got another live coming up on Monday, Court TV. I'm seeing the case been going on for a while. I see. It's been going on for a while. I'm just looking at it on YouTube. I can't play it. Wow. I'm looking at the children. They was babies. I don't know, Georgia, at all. Those babies, I mean, they was babies, like little small. She had a little hand baby. Wow. So this case been going on for a while. I'm just looking at the pictures. This is about Lindsay Clancy, and they on day 3 of the trial. Her ex-husband got on stage on court. Yeah, I'm looking at the video, but I just can't, play it. I wonder if she gonna get up there and testify. She looking like she crazy. That lady know what she was doing. Wow. I know that daddy probably want to kill her. I know them children daddy want to kill her. Yeah, I see. So they was boys. Wow. I see one of the baby was still in a stroller. Wow. So this case been going on for about, it started 4 days ago. I'm just looking at the comments. We must remember depression affects each individual differently. We just can't throw a blanket using depression and excuse. Yeah, that's what she done. Let me turn it down because YouTube pick up on everything. Wow, that's sad though. That is straight sad. She looking crazy in that courtroom too. I was reading the comment. They said she was aware of what she was doing. Otherwise, she would not have sent her husband away. She's evil. So they said she knew what she was doing. She sent the husband. I guess he would, like Frank said, he went out the house. And she probably, I mean, I don't care what. She can try to put it on postpartum, but she knew what she was doing. Killing 3 kids, 3 babies at that. Uh-uh. Wow. This is why I said some people want kids. They wish they had children. You know? And then some people get children and they still don't appreciate it. They do things to hurt them. I'm going to have to look at this and really dissect it. She did know what she was doing. Yeah. Wow. I was just reading the comment. They said she knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. I just went back and scrolled to the day 1 of the trial. So day 1 opening statements was 4 days ago. So this case probably gonna be going on for a while. This is about Linda Clancy. Uh, they got her for murdering her kids, but she trying to say that she don't remember what she doing. She don't know why she did it. She was going through postpartum. She got about 50. I'm just saying, she got about 50 bottles of pills in a bag. She might not have that many, but she got a lot on them though. I'm just looking at. I can't read. They said she was in the courtroom crying when they played the 911 call. Wow. Though I said it kind of like a lifetime story right here. There was one in the comments said, "This is one of the most emotionally painful experience I had ever seen in my lifetime. My heart aches for everyone who has been touched by this, especially the father, grandparents, and their preschool teachers. Wow. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments, right? And that's what I'm saying. They already knew she dealt with this problem. She was still having children. Why does she keep having children if she was going through this? One person in the comments said, I'm trying to understand why someone who already experienced postpartum depression with a previous pregnancy. So this ain't the first time she been going through this. So she got 3 kids, and I guess she was having postpartum every time she got have a baby. But you already taking medication. You already going through this. Why still do it? Mm. This I'm trying to understand why someone who's already previous pregnant, was pregnant before, and was having postpartum, a ton of a ton of medication, and has a history of mental illness, thought it was a good idea to have another baby. Wow. She already had this problem, y'all. Mm. Hey, how are you doing? And congrats on your 500. Girl, the way you going over there, you going to be at 1K before you knew it. You doing good over there. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I was just popping in, seeing how everybody was doing, and just talk about some things that we had been doing this week. Everybody did the challenges of the 30 videos, and for me, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing well to be expected. So, and now we was talking about the London Clancy case. The woman killed her 3 children, but she trying to put it off on postpartum. And they said she already had this problem. She already had this problem when she had the second child. That's why I said some people just don't need children. I'm just going to tell you. Some people don't need children because they don't appreciate their children. But that's still, to me, that was no excuse for what she did. Killing those 3 boys. It was 3 boys. Now she in the courtroom crying and carrying on. Want people to feel sorry for her. Saying that she wasn't in her right mind when she did what she did. But that postpartum depression, it's something serious. Especially if you're not getting treated for it. But she was getting treated for it because she done had 3 babies. Wow. Somebody said they think she was taking too much medicine. Though my kids be telling me sometimes, Mama, you just on too much medicine. They be like, what that for? Sometimes a lot of medicine can mess you up too. That's why I check my, whatever medicine I'm taking, I take it for my good. But a lot of medicine do give you side effects. You can have a lot of side effects from medication. Mm-hmm. She in the courtroom crying when they played the 911 call. She would cry when she did it. She crying because she got caught. That's what it is. And I bet when that husband came back, in that house and saw that, I know he probably went crazy. I'm speaking on the London Clancy case. There's just current events that's going on now. She's in trial. You can see this on court TV. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only. Just speaking on people don't appreciate their children. A lot of people don't appreciate the children while they got them. Because nowhere in the world I could have hurt my... I got 2 children. Nowhere in the world I could have hurt my 2 children. When they were small like that. Like I said, postpartum is real. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. That's why you get treatments for it. Like right now, I take medication for anxiety, but I've been, like I said, I went and got my blood work yesterday. You know, I go to the doctor a lot for my blood work, different little stuff that I need to do to make sure I'm doing what I need to do to make sure I stay well. But much as my grandkids get on my nerve, I would never do anything to hurt them. Never, cause those are my babies. But some people are dealing with this. They are dealing with it. And some people won't even get help for it. They'll take it out on their children. Because that's what it is. A lot of them go through it after they being had babies. Let's see what causes. Especially when a baby be crying and stuff. I seen movies on Lifetime about that. You can have unexpected side effects by taking different combination of medicine together. Yeah, that's why I know it's certain, like when I take my thyroid medicine, I can't mix that medicine with my blood pressure and other medicine. I have to take that medicine by itself. My doctor want me to take that medicine on an empty stomach. Every morning I have to take that medicine on an empty stomach, and 30 minutes later, I take the rest of the medicine, because a lot of the medicine can cause a side effect, and then it can make you, feel different. Thank you for putting that disclaimer in there, because you two be tripping. But yeah, depression is real. Postpartum is real. And all that is real. But the lady already knew. The lady already knew, y'all, that she was dealing with postpartum. But she still was having more kids. And she still had medication. But how in the world? Saying she was listening to voices. Thank you for being a mama for 15 months. I appreciate you. Keep pushing, girl. You'll get, if you want to get monetized, you'll get there. But you have to, I think now you have to get, I don't know how it is now. Cause I think some people get monetized at 3,000 watch hour now. I think they do. But it's so different right now. Woo. But it take hard work. But you doing good over there. You out, you got 500 subscribers. I remember when you was at 2 something. You been glowing up over there, girl. Yep. So prayers going out to those, like the moms, the grandparents, the father of those kids. Prayers going out to them. Because that man had to come back in their house and saw where this woman had killed his children. And they was babies. I mean, little small children. It was the voices, it was the devil. Exactly. A lot of people say they hear voices sometime. And, when they get like that, it's something wrong. When you start hearing voices and other stuff like that, yeah. They be traumatized and but like one person said, she knew she was having that, she had that kind of problem going on. Why do you still keep having children? Knowing that you go through postpartum. But she was a coward. She was evil. For her to kill her 3 kids instead of dealing with her problem. And see, that's what a lot of the problem is these days too. A lot of people won't deal with their problems. They rather take it out on the children or other people instead of dealing with it. She listened to the devil who told her to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She instead of praying and talking to God, like a lot of people don't understand. Or they probably figured God cannot talk back to us. But if you listen careful, he do talk to you. If you listen to God careful, he will guide you. He will tell you which way to go with these things. You could talk to him about these problems. Trust girl, I'm not interested in getting money. Okay. My main focus is to inspire, okay, and keeping uploading my that's good. Inspiration and motivational message. I feel you. And you reaching people. You are reaching people. I love what I'm doing. This is a great way to help others. Of course. Like I said, I like my channel, especially when I can share about what I have experienced when it comes down to my wellness, because I have experienced some of these things. And I like to share awareness on things to let people know, look, this is what's going on. This is this is what we need to know. Like, I'm gonna be doing some things for bullying next week, because we know school is coming back. And a lot of kids does get bullied. A lot of them be afraid to tell on their bullies, or they might bully others. So I try to use things and share inspiration along the way. And I do some meal preps and stuff like that. But I try to use my platform for to be a voice for the voiceless. Talk about things that we know is going on. Like, I've been sharing stuff about safety and stuff like that. So I try to do those type of things. Of course, you one of my members, and whenever I see your videos or posts, sometimes we don't see the notification, but eventually I know I will see it. I don't mind supporting, because you support me. And that's the way it should be. You should support each other. And I know a lot of people, you probably know a lot of people won't support the way you support, but you still got to keep it going. You keep spreading that positivity, building your audience over there, and making, somebody listening. Like I always say, you might not see people in your chat, but that don't mean they're not watching. That don't mean they're not watching. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. You might, like they said, I got 5 people watching. I don't know. It might be 5 in my chat. It might not. But for the ones that are not, I appreciate you. Yeah. Yep. But anyway, Frank, you always find some good cases and stories and things that you want to share with me. And thank you for doing that, because it's sad that people are living with postpartum. That is a real thing. Postpartum is a real illness. But there are treatments, there are ways you can get help for that. So it's obvious that she didn't care enough about herself and getting the help with. She was taking a lot of medication, but she still let that devil. She let that devil get in her spirit. She let that devil took over her to do that to her kids. They saying she ain't denying what she did to her children. So by her not denying that she did that, some of the people that's on the jury gonna look at it like, well, she been having postpartum. She got a history of mental health. They gonna look at all that. But then there might be a jury that said, look, she know what she was doing. So that case there, Frank, it gonna go either way. It gonna go either way. Somebody gonna feel sorry for her. And then somebody gonna be like, she know exactly what she was doing. So we'll have to follow the case. They got another live stream coming up on Monday, and I, get more details about it. But that's something she gonna have to live with. She can put it on postpartum all she want, but that's something she gonna have to live with the rest of her life. And like I said, how hard people out here trying to have kids. Some people have to go through adoption. Some have to go through the other way to have kids. And then the people that are blessed with children don't appreciate them. Why take an innocent baby life because you got a lot of issues? And with some of the stuff I have been through in my life, I didn't take it out on my children. I didn't take it out on my children. Sometimes we have to face these crises head on. Yeah, but it ain't easy, y'all. It's not easy.
Cause I dealt with depression. I deal with anxiety. I know how it feel to be like that. But you gotta be able to. You can't let it control you. You can't let it control you. Postpartum depression will lead you down a dark path with mental health issue, right? And was that's so true. She probably mixed all them with, yeah, she did. She really did. Like I said, I done seen, I'm sure some of y'all have seen some of those movies on Lifetime. Cause Lifetime show those kind of movies all the time. Tubi do too, showing where, especially with those babies, you know how babies be crying, right? And small babies, especially when they're small, they do cry a lot. But look, she done had 3 kids. This her third child. So she already know it ain't like this her first time being a mom. She done had 3 kids. And she already know what it takes to help, bring kids in the world, what you have to do to take care of your children. So, but they say she's not denying what she's doing. She haven't denied killing her kids, but they want her to get off because they said she wasn't stable. She was going through postpartum, but that case they're gonna be like I don't know, y'all, but some of it's all depending on what that jury gonna think. But I never had to be on jury. Have anybody been on jury duty in the chat? So girl, that stuff is real on Lifetime and Tubi, because people don't believe. Yeah, some of that stuff what you see on TV is real. People are really going through this. But how many of y'all, have anybody in the chat been on jury duty? I wouldn't want to be on jury duty when it come down to have to send somebody to prison, no matter what the case is. I don't think I would want to be on jury duty, because you really have to take stuff into consideration. You're going to have to send somebody to prison probably the rest of their lives. And then if you don't send them to prison for the rest of their life, then you're going to think that you're doing something. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. So it's a lot to consider being a juror. I have been, but I've never been chosen. You see what I'm saying? And I don't, when it comes down to a murder case, I don't think I would want to be on no jury duty. No. Uh, One point nobody's bringing up is the man who had relation with her. She didn't have those kids herself. Hold on. I know a person is mental unstable. I would not have children with that person. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Why? And they say the dad is hurt. Okay, he left the house. And so that gave her the chance to do what she wanted to do with the children. But you already know this woman had a history. Why keep having babies, bringing these children in this world if you don't want them? And then being with, like you said, Terry, being with somebody like that. Cause they said she on a lot of she's on a lot of medication. It ain't like this just started. So I don't know. She had an enabler. Okay, that's what Terry saying. Y'all read what Terry said. She had an enabler in her life. That means somebody knew it, but they just like ignored it, or they was, went along with it. I was told. Let me see what you said, Tier. I have. Oh, for real? You done been on a jury case before? She was screaming for help. That's right. See, a lot of people ignore the red flags. She already got a history of it. I would have left my children out with her. And like Terry said, I don't think I would have been with nobody knowing that this woman got this type of behavior. And I believe that too. You can see the red flag. A lot of people don't even pay attention to the red flags. She was screaming for help. That's no excuse for unaliving her children. That's true. She's not going to get out pleading insanity. Hmm. It's gonna be kind of, cause some of them do get off with that. Some people get off with killing their kids, and they'll send them to, saying they insane. But I believe she know what she was doing, cause she ain't denying it. She's not denying. I have been on jury duty several times. You have? Now I never. I have been, like when you go to court and they have asked you a couple of questions, and then if they didn't need me, but so what kind of case you was on, Frank? Y'all was on people cases like murder cases. It's just like you got somebody's life in your hand. But they say you have to be able to be fair, and yeah. But they'll ask you up front, will you be fair or will you be able to come up with a decision? Cases like this right here, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people gonna be like, I have experienced postpartum, and they'll probably look at it like she don't need to be in jail. She need to be getting professional help. But they still failing to realize she took her children's life. But Frank, I gotta read into it. How did she kill him, Frank? Did they say how did she do it? I'm gonna look it up when I get off this live stream, cause I tried to pull it up, but they really say what it. How did she kill him? Did they say how she killed her kids? And my computer still ain't charged up. It's dead. Did they say how did she do it? Oh, I was chosen on a kidnapper. What? Stalking with injury case. For real? I mean, were you scared to be on jury duty for something like that? Cause I know y'all had to go through the case real good. And you seem like you are good to me from just seeing you in my chat and seeing the things you post. You seem like you are real, like you really, you'll be an honest person. You really dissect stuff, you see stuff, you notice stuff, and you try to make right decisions. You try to give, you know, you see, you come off to me as a person that really understand things, and about life. Put it like that. Just from me, you being in my chat and some of the things that you share on your panel. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what you was doing because you have God on your side. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. No, I never had to, send nobody to jail. But I did have to go to case, had to go to court. But I wasn't able to stay because I wasn't feeling well. So the judge told me to go back home. When the girl stole my debit card, I had dropped my debit card. I think I shared this before. And I dropped my debit card, and the girl just spending all my money. She had spent about $200 or $300 on my debit card. I used to have a habit of leaving it at like when you put the thing in the car, in the thing at the bank or store, I was leaving out and I dropped it in the bank. And I had to go to court, but I wasn't well. I wasn't feeling good. But I still went and showed up. So the judge told me I didn't have to stay because, I was dealing with health issues. But the girl came out to my house and everything, telling me, well, her mama came out to the house. God bless the dead because she's not living no more. She's not living. But her mom came out here telling me don't press charges on her, don't do that. But I didn't have to do it. The government took up the charges because that is a crime when you steal from people. And she knew it wasn't hers. She knew that card was mine. But she knew it wasn't her money. So I had to cancel my card. I had to file a claim at the bank, and I did get my money back. But I went to court, but since I wasn't, having the issues I was having now, I couldn't really sit up in court that long. That's why I'm not on jury duty because of my health, because I can't sit up in the room that long. So my doctor wrote a paper where I won't be on jury duty no more. They won't call me because after so long a time I can't sit. That's why y'all see when I get to moving, it be time for me to get up. Like right long and now. Yeah, but I did showed up, and she called herself, was trying to, she really didn't apologize. She just said, Miss Amy, I didn't know that was your card. It ain't the point that you didn't know it was my card. You ain't supposed to been did that. You ain't supposed to been still spend, cause now you could use those debit cards. You can run it as credit. You can use it as tap. The way they doing stuff now, people can use your card. So I had to hurry up and cancel my card, but she hadn't already, because I didn't know she had already. And then the banks alert you too. My bank had alert me, let me know, because I got the thing on there for the fraud thing. And I had just got paid. That when I was working. I had just got paid, y'all. And this girl, I had to go and look at some videos. These stores have cameras in the store, right? Because she was saying she didn't do it. And they got on camera. They went back and showed me. I said, yep, that's her. I had to go and say that was her on camera. Because she was like, there wasn't none of me. It was her. Because they got on camera. That's why I said, people be thinking they be getting away with stuff. Shoot. God be in it. You don't get away with nothing. I mean, that hurted me when she stole my money. I had a bill to pay that day. But I ended up getting that back, and she had to pay me for like the court thing and all that. But I'm just saying, that's the closest I have been to court and trying to see about sending somebody to jail. So she ended up doing like paying me back, and she already had a history of doing that. She had did it before. Then she was on drugs. Her mama came out here. Her mama came out here and told me, don't she'll just pay you back. She just was trying to tell me don't press charges, don't take her to court, because she already was on paper. She was already on paper. But like I told them, even if I hadn't did it, the store people, you in a public place spending people money. She went and filled her car up full of gas. I saw everything she did. They showed me all the video. She went to fill the car up for gas, and she was in Family Dollar. It's just like she was shopping for Christmas. That buggy was loaded down with my money. And if the bank hadn't alert me then, she would have got everything I had. But the bank alert me, but she had already spent almost $300 though. Yep. And that kind of learned me a lesson a little bit to, try to make sure I keep my stuff with me, or, that's why I don't keep no cash on me, because people will try to snip you. They will try to get you. Your banking institute will notify you if is there suspicion activity. Yeah. And that's what they did. And they had called me. I think I got a phone call or something. And I knew I had went to the bank. And I kept saying, I done lost my card. I done lost my card. And so I went back to the bank, and it was gone. But they did show, because the bank had cameras too. That's why I was saying, some people be thinking they be getting away with stuff. You don't be getting away with everything. Some people think they can get away with stuff. But long enough folk got them cameras in them stores, and in these banks and these businesses, they can see what you're doing. So that's what really helped me too, y'all. Those cameras. Yep. I figured she was on something when she stole it. Yeah. Yeah. The girl, like first lady, she had like she had to hit the lottery, girl. She had like she had to hit the lottery. And after that happened, she couldn't even look at me straight. Her husband was saying, I thought that was her money. How you thought that was her money when the girl didn't even work nowhere? Because it was like during income tax time, I had more money in there now. And but she stopped. It was almost 300 she had spent. Her husband to me, I thought that was her money. How you thought that? The girl didn't work, wasn't working. She was on stuff. That's why I said, That's why I be more careful now. Real. I try to be more careful. When I go in the store, I pull my card out if I'm sticking it out. Cause I used to have a habit of leaving at it now. I can't be like, Mom. Yeah, but yeah. People these days, they figure out a way if they can try to get you, they will get you. That's why a lot of people don't like to do stuff online because people have ways of trying to scam you. I got scammed like that online one time. I had to go and change all my cards. I had to get my social security number, all that stuff. I got scammed through a company. It was about some money, right? I supposed to been getting money, but they ended up getting money off my card, so I had to. In other words, I went through what they call it, identity theft. That's what I went through, identity theft. So I had to go send all that stuff to Atlanta. I had to get all that stuff back on track with my ID, my social security number, all that stuff. That's why you do have to be careful with stuff, especially during the holidays. They good at trying to scam you out of money during the holidays. He knew, yeah, he knew it. I saw him in the store a little while ago. He probably was saying, that lady right there. She died. She died from other stuff. But I'm just saying, sometimes God just don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? He knew, yeah, that was her card. Look, she brought all that stuff on. And Family Dollar just buying up something. Ernie, you remember that? When that girl has got my card and shopping in Family Dollar.
She died, huh?
Yeah, she did. But then her mama came out here telling me not to take her to court.
Yep. That was Gwen friend.
Yeah. Cause we knew each other, right? We knew each other. I mean, she wasn't my friend and anything, but we knew each other. She knew of me. She knew where I live. And you know how you just seeing people in the stores and back then I was going to the clubs and stuff back then. She knew me. To me, I ain't know with y'all. So what you said? Will you go get back to me? When do you realize it with my card? After you done spent my money? That was crazy what she said. He was probably that. Mm-hmm. Girl, they had that buggy loaded down in Family Dollar. Oh, they girl spent it. They girl spent all my money, Jesus. But I got it back and some, so that's why I said sometimes when you thinking that you getting away with stuff, you gotta think again. Because God watches over his children. He do. Sometimes you don't even have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing to people these days. Just give them a little time. Give them a little time. That's what I always say, y'all. Sometimes we be trying to, thinking like, oh yeah, your day, like they always say, your day coming. It might come sooner than what you think. It doesn't matter who it was. The point was you stole. That's right. And I'm saying, a lot of people don't believe this. A lot of people don't believe. God has ways of showing you stuff, whether you ready for it or not. He will show you people. He really will. He sure will. But why I say I put my trust in him. I put my trust in God. I tell him about my problem. Yep. That's why I said, Lord, I know I done came a mighty long way. I done came a mighty long way. Stuff what used to bother me, don't bother me. When it come down to people. I had to start to let go and let God. Yep. Now, when I was in my younger days and healthy-wise doing things, and I used to rough some feathers. You see what I'm saying? But right now, I don't even have to go through that unless I just have to. You see what I'm saying? Unless I just have to. But yeah. But my life changed mentally, spiritually, and physically. It really did, And sometimes it takes you to go through things to really know who's there for you and who's not. But just always know God is always there. Always. I know I couldn't have made it to where I'm at today without Him. Please listen to the gospel song. I know I'll be changed by Leishan. Yeah, I like that song. But yeah, I know without Him, things wouldn't be possible. Wouldn't be possible. So I just want to come on and, like I said, shout out to everybody who did finish the 30-minute challenge. I think everybody did great. We're doing a Bible verse of the day next week, and I'll be doing some testimonies, and I'll be doing some wellness, of course. And I'm just gonna continue to keep doing what I'm doing. My doctor said, "I see you. You're doing good. Keep doing what you're doing." And I feel good about some of the things that I able to accomplish. But there's still some things I still gotta struggle with. I'm struggling with some things I still pray about. And that I'm continuing to keep praying. The goodness and mercy of God are something that can't be fully expressed. And that's true. It's one of those things that you have to experience in order. Yes, Lord. In order for you to fully, that's what I'm saying, fully understand or grab. Yes, Lord. You got to be a witness. You got to be to know how it feel. I could sit here all day and tell you, but you got to feel it. You got to live it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a witness. I'm a witness. I might not still be where I need to be, but I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. I can say that. I can really say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I have lived it. I have witnessed it. Yeah. But every day is another day to get it right. Live for today, because tomorrow is not promised. Continue to keep trust. I continue to keep trusting God. And y'all know I done came a long way from, I lost my mother. I still have my days, but I still cry. But whenever I think about it, those tears, they come. But I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger every day. Sometimes I can talk about her, and I laugh at some of the things she used to tell me. And I miss those conversations with my mom. I still get emotional, but I'm getting there. I'm getting stronger every day. But turning to God and having support really does help me. And just trying to focus on more of my health and getting where I need to be on this path and staying close to God. That's my first priority, to always keep God first, and no matter what I do, He have to be part of my life. Yep, I have my days. I wake up, she on my mind. I go to bed, she on my mind. But I always be saying, Lord, she ain't in no more pain. She ain't in no more pain. And I know she would want me to take care of myself. And, I still have my days. I really do. Especially when it be something that I know she liked it. I be like, Mama had this right here. But I have my memories. I still get emotional now. Don't get me wrong. Yes, don't get me wrong. But anyway, and see, that's what I like about you, First Lady. I was looking at your podcast the other day. I was like, okay, I hear you, girl. I hear you. I see you. You sharing that inspiration over there. You have brought it in my chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my members, non-members, my moderators, anybody that support me. I really do appreciate you so, so much. Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you don't know. Amen, amen. But I'm about to get ready to get on off of here. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, July is winding down, y'all. July is winding down. We're heading into a new month. But like Sass was saying, it will be fall before we know it, y'all. Before we know it, it gonna be fall. Time is not waiting on nobody. That's why we just gotta live one day at a time. Live one day at a time. We know it's gonna be another hot month. Y'all just remember to stay hydrated. If you ain't gotta be out there in that hot, don't go out there. I mean, I know I was watching the news where they said like a lot of people work out there in the heat. I know they used to it, but still, take you some water. I was watching the news where, like, those construction workers, those workers would be on the road, the ones that work on houses. They're just speaking on, they get like a towel. They have a towel. They wear a towel. They put the towel on them, trying to find ways to stay cool because people trying to live and they still trying to got to pay their bills. And they were just speaking about how much water they drank during the day. That was my doctor was telling me yesterday. Continue to drink plenty of water. Keep lots of fluids in your body during this time of year because this time of year is a bad time to get sick with a cold too. Cause you could be around the air condition. You know how you be in the house feeling good, then you go out there in the heat. Oh my God, it'll make you sick for real. But y'all just remember to take caution. And if you going to the beach or at a swimming pool, anything like that, make sure y'all stay safe. The kids are going back to school. My grandkids start back on Monday. I'll be sharing some things about bullying, because there are a lot of people get bullied during the school year. So we should talk to our kids, our nieces, nephews, our grandchildren. Just tell them, avoid the bullying, avoid bullying other children. It starts at home. You got to talk to your children at home. You know, they got to be able to be right at school, especially when it comes down to bullying, because a lot of people get bullied and it really mess them up mentally. It stays with them even till they get older in their adulthood. They still have that dealing with what they went through while they're children, the trauma and things they went through for bullying. But I try to share things like that, but I always have to let people know that I don't diagnose no one. I just do awareness. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in. I hope everybody have a good weekend. I'll be with my grandkids. I got it tomorrow. I'm going out of town, and I see them tomorrow. They thought I was gonna come up the other day, but I said it'll be tomorrow. Me and my bestie probably hang out, but we're gonna be trying to stay cool wherever we at. I know that. We must remember life is like the rapper Too Short. Amen. It is. Okay, y'all. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to everybody that came through. My supporters, my moderators. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I pray y'all have a good weekend. Stay cool, guys. Remember to stay cool. Stay encouraged. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And always stay prayed up. Thanks for coming, y'all. See y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.